RKC Third Coast come into the match tonight with 3 wins and a draw for 10 points. RKC Third Coast come into tonight's match with 3 wins and a draw for 10 points. They have scored 11, conceded 5 for a goal differential of 6. They currently sit in second place in Group B of the Midwest Premier League's Heartland Conference Second Division. United sit third in that group with 3 wins and 2 losses, scoring 8, conceding 6, a goal differential of 2 for 9 points. The winner of tonight's game has a firm hold on second place in Group B of the Second Division. United will be going from right to left on your screen. Green and black striped tops, green shorts, black socks. And RKC Third Coast are going left to right. They are in white with the Irish type striping of green and white.
Shake your cowbells, madam.
And we'll get you starting lineups here in a moment. RKC Third Coast have won the toss and will kick off to open the game. We're about ready to start, and we are underway here in DeKalb. RKC Third Coast in goal is Creed Myers. Then number 46, Tyler Hagan. Number 54, Jack Hughes. Number 41, Cam Perdreau. Number 57, Nia Hagan. Number 30, Jaziel Alonzo. Number 31, Mitch Fine. Number 53, Owen Backus. Number 50, Connor Urban. Number 44 is Yason Santos. And number 37 is Theron Maselli. And we have a corner already for RKC. We will not continue to say RKC Third Coast all night. RKC, far side of the field to my right here in the press box. Ball comes in at the middle of the penalty area. It bats around and comes back out. Long shot is way over the bar as Rami Atia leapt for it. It appears to have taken a deflection, and it'll be another corner kick for RKC. Second already in the game's opening minute of play. Ball over here on the near side now. For United in goal, number 2, Rami Atia. The on defense, number 20, Ardit Abdullahi. Number 37, Baylor Danu. Number 29, Charlie Ames. Number 12, Ziad Kada. Here's the corner kick. It is Santos. Did not beat the first man and is headed out by United. And kind of racing up the near side here is Luke Knotts. Gives off to Jamison Carl. The ginger one. You'll definitely know him when you see him on the field. This is number 32. That's Joey Rodino. And a long ball ahead to Carl. He heads it a little further forward, stays with it. And there's a foul as Carl pushes the defender, number 41, Cam Perdreau, down. In the midfield for United, the holding midfielder is number 18, Lucas Tran. Central midfielders are number 9, Luke Knotts. Number 32, Joey Rodino. Number 21, Lachlan Ladd. The attacking midfielder is Jamison Carl. And the forward, number 33, Ian Ferguson. Again, these are positional lineup pieces. They are not necessarily firmly set in stone. You'll see Ferguson and Knotts and Jamo, or Jamison Carl, up front most of the time, as it's officially a 4-5-1 that plays more like a 4-3-3. Carl had it momentarily, knocked away, and the offside flag is up on the far side as United are called for offside. Trying to spring Carl through the middle of the park. And this will be Creed Myers, the goalkeeper, dressed in a... actually, I like that jersey. It's sort of like somebody took gold and purple spray paint, just sort of like gave it a spritz. It's kind of neat looking. I'll take one of those if you got one. Out of play here on the near side. Our own Rami Atia in goal. Number 2 is in his traditional purple. Plain purple, ordinary purple, blah purple. And the ball is poked away and up the sideline, and chasing back is Ferguson. He takes the ball away. He's got one man to beat and knocked away. A great save by Creed Myers, who stayed down. Ferguson tried to go over him, but Myers was not all the way down and had his hands up on that one. It's a shot on goal, but it is a save. I think if he would have chipped him instead of trying to drive it past him, that might have been a goal. I don't know, but in hindsight's 2020. There's Trent, number 18 in the midfield. Charlie Ames gives it away. RKC now looking ahead, but it comes back and it's kicked away. It's up here to Luke Knotts, who slips. That allows RKC to intercept. That's number 30. That is Jaziel Alonso to 31. That's Mitch Fine. Long shot from distance, and that's a goal. That is a goal by RKC. We have to look and see who it is. As soon as he turns around, we'll get a number. In the game's 5th minute, it is number 30. Number 30. It is Jaziel Alonso. In the game's 5th minute.
In the 5th minute, the opening goal for RKC. Scored by number 30, Jaziel Alonso.
And out of a giveaway from about 30 yards away, Alonso upper corner, a rocket, and that ends United's scoreless string at 286 minutes. RKC on the attack again. And out of play, over the byline, and it'll be a goal kick. So Tran gave away the ball. Alonso had it, gave it up, got the pass back, and then from outside the penalty area, maybe 25, maybe 30 yards away, hit a laser beam, top corner left as he looks at it, top corner right in terms of Rami Attia and his view, and it's 1-0. And yes, for those of you that are watching, that is, those things can change a match in a moment. And sometimes you don't see them coming. I did not see that coming. One-on-one. Pouncing around outside, and he tries to chip it back. That is number 50, Connor Urban, trying to do it all by himself and tries to chip it back toward the middle of the field and puts it out of play. It'll be another goal kick for United. So another hill to climb for United. They lost to RKC 3-1 on opening night back on May 21st. And if United want to have any chance at all of gaining promotion this year, this is a match they've got to win, as well as the rematch against Chicago Soccer Academy on the road. Ball is ahead. And they're coming, sliding across, number 46, that's Tyler Hagan, as Jamison Carl looked like he was in all alone. And Hagan comes over and slides it and knocks the ball away and out of play for a throw-in. So not a corner kick, not a shot on goal. It might be a corner kick. Let's take a look here. A throw-in, a deep. It is a corner kick, all right. I'll throw one out. So corner kick for United. Ball is up at the near post, and Carl goes down in a heap, as does the other defender near him. Ball still being headed around, a little hacky sack action going on out there. And still has it. So RKC breaks away from the sideline and comes here on the near side to number 50. That's Connor Urban. Urban chipping ahead for number 53. That's Owen Backus, right into the waiting arms of Rami Attia, who keeps it, grabs it up. We'll hold off on our usual. It's a 3-on-1. If they can get the right play here. Jamison Carl by himself, the save by the keeper, all over it. Another shot, another save. by Creed Myers. Spilled it just ever so briefly, but nobody there to follow on. And it looks like there was a offside flag was up, so take that shot on goal off the board. But they had a 3-on-1 for just a brief moment, and RKC shut it down. Ziad Kada throwing it in. Ball kind of spins away, and this is Carl now. Defender on him. Ball ahead to Knotts. He's got Ferguson on his right. Carl coming up from behind. Passes across to Rodino. Rodino keeps the ball and just puts it wide of goal as he turned on a dime and fired it just wide of the left post. And it's still 1-0. United have been catching RKC in a lot of odd man breaks so far. Odds are they will eventually cash in on one, assuming that RKC doesn't close up that particular part of their defense. Moving ahead now. This is 53. This is Owen Backus. On the near side to Connor Urban. Urban one-on-one on the outside. That was the goal scorer. That's Alonso. Now all the way back via Jack Hughes to Creed Myers. And then up on the far side to Tyler Hagan. Back to Alonso. And back to Hagan. Upfield, that was Naya Hagan. Do not know if they're brothers, but Jameson Carl is on it. No misplay. This is Alonso again. In the midfield, Hawked. This is Kada playing inside the attacker who gets around his inside shoulder, passes off. It's bobbled outside the penalty area that allows United to fall back on defense and clear it away to Alonso. That was Yason Santos trying to make that play. This is number 54. This is going to be Jack Hughes coming up on the outside. Out of play, United get a quick throw in. It's Ian Ferguson dispossessed after a little nudge in the back. Ian gives a little bit back and gets a foul. And that is a quick restart by Cam Perdreau. And over on the far side to Tyler Hagan, number 46. Long pass in looking for a teammate and ridden off the play by Baylor Deneau is number 37, Theron Maselli. Atia puts it down. Maselli lurks a little bit. Now a long ball over the top. Ian Ferguson heads it forward. Carl traps it with his chest, gives to a teammate. Now the ball back up along the far side. Racing after it is number 21, Lachlan Ladd. He has it. Ball is out of play off of United, and it will be a RKC throw-in. Far side, right near the Husky logo.
You're streaming live on YouTube this evening, so quick on Sally and down in Alabama. You can't get here tonight.
And actually, it looks like they've called a foul on that.
DKCUM.
Yes, they called a foul.
Right, Martin on the call. Big man Stephen on the roof doing the live stream. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, of course, to Blaze Diaz, who's out there as well, somewhere. Hopefully taking a photo.
This is Jaziel Alonso again. Sort of the man that the offense goes through and knocked down by Jameson Carl, who runs through his second opponent tonight. Very careful. He runs the risk of a little persistent infringement card. We are tracking some numbers for you this evening in relation to the World Cup as we speak. In the 45th minute of the first half, Colombia and Portugal are scoreless. And in the 45th minute between Congo and Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan leads 1-0. Weaving through and kicked away and out of play off United. Coming over is Charlie Ames to make that play and cut down and cut out Mitch Fine, who is making a run toward goal. Now we have number 54. That's Jack Hughes coming up from the back for the throw-in here on the near side, almost right in front of the United bench. The United are coached by P.J. Hamilton in his third full season here. And United are 3-2 on the season, and the ball goes out of play off of RKC for a goal kick. And that will give United some room and time here to clear the ball out. 15th minute of play. It's 1-0 RKC on a 5th-minute goal by Jaziel Alonso. A bullet from the left side as we look at the goal into the upper left corner from between 25, 30 yards out. Might be a little closer. But it was a well-struck ball and not much that Rami Attia could do about it. Rami's going to put the ball back in play. A long punt over the head of Jameson Carl, but headed out of play by RKC for a throw-in for United. It'll be Kada, the long throw-in, looking for Ian Ferguson, and headed a little further upfield by RKC. Luke Knotts will take the throw-in. Kada coming up and will take it instead. None of the official rules that are in play for the World Cup apply here, with the exception of one, because it's a FIFA rule and not a World Cup rule. Back in April, FIFA has decided, and we mentioned this in last week's broadcast, have decided that if two players are confronting each other on the field, neither player may cover their mouth with their shirt, their hand, or anything else to conceal what they may or may not be saying to that opponent. It is an automatic red card offense, sending off. And we had it happen in the first round of the World Cup when it happened in a game. I can't remember who it was that it happened to, but it was a straight red card. And that is to discourage and hopefully eliminate the racial and or other abusive comments that players were making while hiding their mouths, so that even a review of film or a referee seeing the conversation happen, no one could say, well, it looked like he said X. So FIFA have banned that, and that would be in play here for our matches. But none of the other things like hydration breaks or the different substitution rules or the 10-second rule for goalkeeper distributions and throw-ins, those are all World Cup specific rules, not official FIFA rules for all competitions. So when you go back to watching your favorite league in the fall, late summer, early fall, you won't see any of those. And there's a long ball looking for Ian Ferguson, but he had two men on him, and the ball was well away, and Ferguson's going to fight for it, keeps it in. That's going to be with Jack Hughes trailing. Number 32 chasing after was Joey Rodino. United's going to try and get it back here. 18th minute of play. We are 1-0 in favor of RKC. Ball goes back. Ian Ferguson looking to take it away, but Santos keeps the ball. Turns and twists, and Jameson Carl pushes down another player. Santos looks a little shaken up on the play, taking a bit of a knock. And Jamo's got to watch out. He's run across two opponents. He's pushed down a third. And at some point, the referee's going to... They don't mark it in a book. They mark it mentally. That number 19 has been called for 3 fouls in the span of 15 minutes. And at some point, each referee has their own tolerance level as to what constitutes persistent infringement. But Jamo is certainly skirting that tonight. I would say midfielders more than anybody else are probably the guys who can most afford to get a card, because they kind of play both ways. A defender on a card has to be less aggressive. An attacker on a card has to be less aggressive. It hurts both ends of the field. So nobody wants a card, but I think midfielders can get away with one without it affecting their play too much. Attackers and defenders, not so much. In my opinion and in my experience. This is Rodino in the midfield, gets nudged from behind and nudged off the ball. This will be Connor Urban here on the near side. RKC keeping the ball moving and taken away. And United just need to start. And once again, United are going with the long passing game, and it gets too far, and it's too far. They're not doing what they've done so successful in the last couple of games, which is build through the midfield and put pressure on the back line that way. They're trying to break RKC by going deep, and a lot of their passes right now not clicking. They just need one, but none have so far. Hughes turns. Kada causes that to break up, and the 44 is Yason Santos, gives it away. 21 is Lachlan Ladd to Lucas Tran. Tran slowly weaving through the midfield. And back here on the near side to Ziad Kada. And back to Baylor Deneau. Over to Charlie Ames. Now they're starting to build from the back. That's Ardit Abdullahi in towards JMO, but it's going to be picked away by Creed Myers coming off his line. And RKC immediately turn around and come back the other way. Yason Santos spinning in the midfield and gets it back to Tyler Hagan. And then here to Cam Perdreau. Jack Hughes slips down. Kada with runners on his left and right. Gets it to Knots on his left. One-on-one. Goes in, and Kada knocks it off of the RKC player for a corner kick. That is the second corner kick of the game for United. It'll be here on the near side to my left.
Make some noise, folks.
Of our press box here at the NIU Soccer Complex. Game's 22nd minute of play. 1-0 in favor of RKC. Corner kick coming in. Hand raised. Got to beat the first man. And it comes in low and does not beat the first man. Sort of the...
Used to be my Twitter handle.
Yeah.
I had a blog.
It's not a joke. It's a true thing. If you want a corner kick, it's got to get past that first person. And that first person is usually the defender to the near post at the corner kick. So if you can't clear him, long ball, and that is in the net.
Yes, it is.
Back of the net for a goal. That is a wonder goal. Who is it? From long distance. There he is. It's Ardit Abdullahi in the game's 22nd minute with another fantastic goal in the game. Ardit Abdullahi on 22 minutes with a laser beam.
The opening goal of the evening for DKCU. The opening goal of his DKCU career. Give it up for your captain, number 20, Ardit Abdullahi.
I do believe the song goes, anything you can do, I can do better. That from the same side of the pitch, opposite ends, shots from about 25 yards out have beaten each goalkeeper. We are level at 1 and 22 minutes. Abdullahi. I'm not surprised he took the shot. I'm really more surprised that it went in the net. I'm not knocking Ardit, so Ardit does not knock on you, but you're a defender, dude. We're not used to seeing you shoot at all. But we're happy that you did. And boy, he's looking pretty energetic over there now. And for those of you who couldn't really see, because I don't think the camera followed it, Ardit was so happy he came over to the near sideline and gave Coach PJ.
What happened last time we were down here? Make that noise.
Gave Coach PJ Hamilton a hug. He was, that's probably the happiest I've ever seen a player scoring a goal.
Dr. Ben, thank you for your ongoing support.
Corner kick on the far
Emily,
side.
make some noise. Come on, Emily.
This will be Lachlan Ladd to take it.
Turn up eventually, Em.
Third corner kick of the evening for United. And let's see what happens. high in the middle of the field. And Jamison Carl heads it high and over the bar and out of play. 24th minute of play.
Batman who's in the house. Thank you, I'm not Batman. You know who you are.
Game is level at 1.
Remember, folks, keep those hashtags coming in on social media. Hashtag DKCU. Really want to know that you're out there having fun tonight. You're our best promoters.
And Creed Myers will probably be kicking himself. He did get a hand on that, but the shot was either spinning or it was harder than he thought. But you got a hand to it, but not a strong enough hand to keep it out. And Jamison Carl now with a little bit of space for himself. He's going to cross it near in the middle, but nobody home to follow that up. And now RKC looking to counter. And they get a long ball here on the near side for Connor Urban. Urban racing down the right side. He's got one-on-one with Kada. Tries to get him and goes toward the byline. And it's kicked away by Charlie Ames. And that will be a throw-in. And please note that the assistant referee is using the substitution board. And we got 2 subs coming in for RKC. He's got them on opposite sides of the board. He's got 2 actually loaded up. The first one coming in is number 49. That's Logan Andrew. For number 53, Owen Backus. And number 38, John Costanza, coming in for number 37, Theron Maselli. So the first game in like a year and a half that the number board is being used.
As ever, folks, with MWPL rules, we have rolling substitutions. So just because your fan favourite comes off the pitch does not mean that's the last you're going to see of him.
Chipped in toward the keeper. He lets it fly through to a teammate. It's all headed up and out. Now Santos and ball stripped away. Knocked away by Jamison Carlo, just clears it out of danger, all the way down by the Husky logo on the far side. And racing after it, spending a little energy there. It's 44 is Yason Santos. Ball comes back here to the goalkeeper. And he's got some options, so he goes off to his left to Tyler Hagan. Hagan to Santos, number 44. Hawked by Ian Ferguson. Hawked by number 21, that's Lachlan Ladd. It goes out of play. And now another substitution, it looks like. This is a little misplay there. Back to Atia. And Baylor Deneau asked Luke Knotts to come up and get the pass, and then Luke Knotts didn't handle a pass. Abdullahi tracks his man back. Gives it off, goes to Atia. It rattles around and saved, and a shot on goal. Spilled ever so briefly by Atia, and Baylor Deneau was there to shoulder off John Costanza before he could make some trouble on that to keep the game 1-1.
As ever, folks, we have some wonderful little ball kids out there this evening. I have no idea who they are. But take a moment, please, to give a round of applause to our ball boys and ball girls this evening and keep this game flowing. Thank you, little people.
It's a foul on RKC. Referee indicating there's an elbow thrown there. Maybe not thrown, but an elbow was stuck out. Number 34, Adam Salmon, is waiting to come on for RKC. United asking for 10 yards, and actually they're going to have number 37, Baylor Deneau, take this free kick just outside the center circle on the RKC half of the field. So he's going to chip it way in toward the penalty area. It spills from the keeper. It's kicked away. Headed back again to Deneau, who plays it out of the air, spins it up, headed again, and headed again, finally chested down. This is the goal scorer, Alonso. Here on the near side to Urban. Urban gives it over. United's defense has stiffened a little bit since surrendering that goal. It was a rocket of a goal from distance, so that's not really on the defense 100%.
No hydration breaks, Brian.
There are no hydration breaks this evening.
Alligator was not sponsored this one.
We're not going to be able to do any special extra sponsorships during that time.
Chemo's in. Yes,
He's
Chemo.
by himself. And another defender coming in to rob Jamison Carl of an opportunity to one-on goalkeeper. It's the third time they've done that. But it's also the third time he's gotten loose in the back of the defense. So, and their center back has done a marvelous job in keeping that center part of the field cleaned up. But there will be a time he won't be there. Knocked away. This is number 49. That's Andrew. This is the goal. This is number 44. This is Santos, the goal scorer. He's weaving, and he won't be afraid to shoot from anywhere. He's going to turn, taken out by 2. He still has it. Now he passes off to his left. 1-on-none as Atia has to race number 49, Logan Andrew, for the ball and come away with it. As Jazeel Alonso just ran roughshod through the defense. I said Santos was Alonso, the goal scorer. Just kept going. And a foul. And we're going to have substitutions now. First off for RKC Third Coast, it'll be Adam Solomon. For United, we got a 3-pack of number 31, Patrick Bohan. Number 16, Tyler Murphy. At number 10, Jose Paco Gutierrez. And number 35, Ayman Farah.
Tyler Murphy, give it up for Tyler, folks.
The only person on the bench who is not being subbed in
with the Zimmer frame, it's Paco, Jose Gutierrez.
Is Josh Keeldike. Josh Keeldike, the only player that didn't get substituted this time.
Ayman Farah, give it up for Ayman.
Cam Perdreau has come out for RKC Third Coast, and United have brought 4 players out. Jamison Carl, Luke Knotts with the ball up in the air, headed down, goes right to Gutierrez, given away almost. And a cross-field ball to Lucas Tran. Atia better hurry up. There you go. As he was hawked by John Costanza. Ball back to the keeper. That is Creed Myers. 33rd minute, we're level at 1. Goals on 5 minutes by Alonso from about 25 yards out. And a virtually mirror performance by Ardit Abdullahi in the 22nd minute to level the match. Here is Logan Andrew has it. Near side for Urban. Urban tries rolling a ball through for Santos and can't find him. And it will be played by Baylor Danu off. And it's Luke Knotts throwing it in to Ayman Farah. And Ardit Abdullahi. Long ball and it gets taken away. Now it's a ball that has to come across the middle. It's trapped away off the bottom of the foot, but a corner kick for United on the far side as number 10, that's Paco Gutierrez, was looking for Jamison Carl. Number 54, Jack Hughes, came over and with the bottom of his foot just sort of trapped that ball out of play for a goal, for a corner kick. United's 4th corner kick of the evening. Not sure who's taking it on that side. Both hands up. Center of the penalty area, looking for it. Jamison Carl heads it up. Farah going back, and he goes right to the goalkeeper. That is a shot on goal because he had to stop it. And that is United's third shot on goal of the game. Not exactly the strongest shot in the universe, but it counts. Costanza goes down, and now United have the ball again. This is Tyler Murphy to Abdullahi, to Lucas Tran, to Farah. Diagonal pass over to Luke Knotts on the left-hand side. He's got Kada coming in from behind and along inside him on the left. Now it goes down the corner to Kada. Kada looks to play it out, and it's knocked away by RKC. It'll be a throw-in for United. In the game's 35th minute, we are level at 1. Farah to Kada, back to Farah. Now to Luke Knotts down by the goal line. Crosses, nobody there. Ball bounces back out. RKC trying to break out. But Lucas Tran was right there on the ball to force the play back toward the back line. This is Andrew. Plays it all the way back. RKC will reset. Urban. Hughes. Now Hughes again. Urban. Breaks past one, breaks past a second, turns. Jameson Carl is there to stop it, break it up, and it's broken up again. RKC gets it. Long ball for Andrew. Atia throws it back quickly and distributes out to his right. Carl. Back in the defense to Abdullahi. Abdullahi with a long ball over the top, but nobody home. Closest player was Paco. Urban on the near side. This is Costanza.
Go, Lukey. Go, Lukey.
Ball given away.
That's the ball.
This is Knotts trying to weave. Finds, looking for Tyler Murphy, but it's knocked away. Cut out by number 44. That's Yason Santos. No, I'm sorry. 46 is Tyler Hagan. Throw in here. Farah. He's got Kida. It's Paco. Back to Tran. Tran slides the ball on the left side looking for Carl. He turns, and he's pulled down. That's got to be a yellow card. That's got to be a yellow card. He's hauled down.
A couple of latest scores in the World Cup.
It's going to be a yellow card on number 50, Connor Urban, in the game's 38th minute.
Early this afternoon, Croatia beat
He made no.
And Hanover lost manfully against the mighty soccer powerhouse that is the King's Own England. All right, folks, make some noise.
It'll be a free kick to the left.
Make some noise.
To the right of goal as goalkeeper Creed Myers looks at it. To the left of goal as we look at it. About a 20-degree angle, and a two-man wall has been set up. The referee is waiting for something. Not 100% sure. We do have a substitution, number 48. And we Cole Lutke coming in the game. And now the referee will do it. He's got the magic. He does not have the magic spray. He has set up the wall, two-man wall. It's number 57, Nia Hagan, and number 50, Connor Urban. He have the yellow card. The ball comes in, chipped to the far post, headed straight up, headed again, ball bouncing around in the penalty area. This is Deneau, looked like it was off the hand of number 54, Jack Hughes, but it's out of play. United will get a throw in. And it looks like they are giving it to, well, it's our throne, but they're making them take it on the exact blade of grass upon which it left the field. Apparently, there's been a directive from FIFA and the U.S. Soccer Federation and all soccer federations that this whole nonsense of the ball went out 36 yards from goal, and by the time the player throws it, it's 21 yards from goal. They want to put an end to that. That is Luke Knotts coming over. And, oh, it's still in play! Off the post. Not a shot on goal, but the ball was still in play. It never left play as Knotts, from an impossible angle, tried doing something out of nothing. And there's a push in the back, a very aggressive push in the back by number 38, John Costanza. And it's a foul. United will get the free kick in the game's 40th minute. We are level at 1. United have dominated possession over the last 15, well, maybe 20, 25 minutes of play. And certainly have had more of the ball since they gave up that opening goal on just 5 minutes. Only to have Ardit Abdullahi basically perform a mirror image goal from the same side of the physical side of the pitch, but different side of the goal to the goalkeeper from about the same distance. And we are level at 1. Chipped ahead for Murphy. It does go to Murphy. Murphy shot right at the goalkeeper. Didn't have much on it. Didn't have much time. 4th shot on goal of the game for United to go with their 4 corner kicks on the evening. Looking for Jamison Carl. Ball still bouncing around. Loose in the midfield. This is Urban, number 50. Lucas Tran has been a very solidifying force playing out of that holding midfielder position in the false 4-5-1. It plays more like a 4-3-3. Kada. Ahead. Carl was racing for it, but it's going to go out of play, and it's another corner kick for United. So the strategy with the long balls are at least resulting in corner kicks and forcing RKC to play defense.
Sponsored by the King of England and the England national soccer team.
Number 5 of number...
You know what to do, folks.
Number 5 on the evening.
Shaky shakers. Hit the person next to you. It all makes noise.
Near side. Kick is up near the far post. It's headed straight up in the air. Who's going to get it? And it will be Kada. Sliding it across, and it goes, and it's blocked away and out of play, and another corner kick.
England soccer team sponsored DKCUM goal kick. Corner kick, even. You think I'm out, wasn't it?
Corner kick number 6 on the evening for United. 43rd minute of play. We are level at 1.
You got the bangers. Bang them.
United have most of their players inside 12 yards of goal. Ball comes up near the penalty spot. It bats to the far post, and the referee is saying it went off of United for a goal kick, and that will put an end to the pressure right now for United. Our next game will be on Tuesday night, June 30th. We will be here. We'll be at Wizloka, Chicago, for the State Cup quarterfinals on Tuesday night. And the schedule as it would have it, I've looked at the bracket. Should we win that match, we will face the winner of Zarni Jaslo and our old friends RWB Adria. And that game has already been determined. It will be played at the winner of that Adria Jaslo game. So we know we'll be, if we make it to the semifinals, we'll make it on the road. Now, if United should make it to the final, That will be held here, as the winner of that particular semifinal will be the host of the final. So that could be interesting and fun.
No.
And it's a penalty. Oh, it's a penalty. Checking the replay. And down he went, and it's a penalty. Here in the game's 45th minute, I suspect it will be Santos to take the kick. He is already proven to be their goal scorer. And so for the third time this season, RKC Third Coast has been awarded a penalty against United.
Come on, Romy.
Atia dancing on his line. Santos will take it. He has a stutter step, and he puts it up into the back of the goal, top corner. It's 2-1. 45th minute. And a goal by Alonso on the PK.
Go ahead, goal in the 45th minute for RKC. Jose Alonso. Reminder, folks, we have the half-time kickabout. Make your way down to the gates by the merch. Rounds down there, herding those kittens as we speak.
We are...
People of an age, everyone welcome down there.
It appears that the assistant referee has indicated a minimum of 1 minute of stoppage time. He's about to get the magic board out to tell us.
The referee's glamorous assistant is indicating a minimum of 1 minute of added time. That's 1 minute of free soccer. You might as well make some noise for that 1 minute, folks. You haven't paid for it, so make the most of it.
And so that defense, the guy, the Alonso went around the man, and he was taken down. I can't really fault it. You start sticking legs out in the penalty area, something bad's likely to happen. So now United have to come back from a goal deficit again. Knotts trying to throw it in. Just a minute maximum or minimum of stoppage time here in the opening half, and Knotts, that ball goes off his feet. He's had a hard time keeping ball under control tonight, and now they got a guy going up the left-hand side. That's number 48. That's Logan. That's Cole Ludke. Ludke has it. They're trying to do some step overs to beat number 31. That is Patrick Bohan, and that will be it for your first half. The score at halftime: DeKalb County United 1, RKC Third Coast 2. We'll head out to halftime. And we will see you in 15 minutes' time. Once again, your halftime score: DeKalb County United 1, RKC Third Coast 2. We'll be back in about 15 minutes.
Little people, go get sweaty.
And the second half is underway. Welcome back. Brian Martin with you on another gorgeous Saturday night for soccer here in DeKalb County. United trail 2-1 at halftime. Goals on 5 minutes and 45 minutes by Alonso, and a goal on 5 minutes by Ardit Abdullahi are where we stand. Shots on goal in the first half of the match, 4 for United, 3 for RKC. Corner kicks 6-2 in favor of United, but on the scoreboard, it's Alonso with a brace. A rocket from 25 yards out from the left of goal. Ardit Abdullahi did the same thing from the right of goal on 22 minutes to level the score. And then just before the stroke of halftime, Alonso with a penalty, the third such call that went against United, against RKC this season. There were 2 in the opener that helped them to a 3-1 win. So they've been gifted 3 goals by some unfortunate defensive errors that were made. Ball in. That's chipped up near the goalkeeper and has to be cleared out of the back. This is Abdullahi. Crossing. Headed down. Knocked away. Out here to number 31. That's Patrick Bohan. So the lineup that ended the first half is starting the second half here. It's number 26. That's Josh Kieldike. First time we've mentioned him all season long. Josh is from Hamburg, Germany. Probably happy that his Die Mannschaft are on to the second round, or the round of 32. This is Abdullahi. And, not Abdullahi, I'm sorry, it's number 10. Paco Gutierrez called offside here on the near side. So it's a free kick for RKC inside their own goal area. This will be Creed Myers, the goalkeeper. Apparently he's wearing number 14. Did not notice that until just now. Unusual number for a goalkeeper. Ball slips right by Alonso. He is on a hat trick. Ball bounces around out of play. They're singing it off of United, but that brings howls of protest from the United bench and howls of protest from Coach P.J. Hamilton. Long ball down the far or the near sideline, out of play. It will be Ardit Abdullahi to throw it in quickly, or try to throw it in quickly, and he does. He's looking for Kieldike, and it went off of him and past Tyler Murphy and out of play, so it'll be another RKC throw-in. Number 57, it'll be Naya Hagen. Santos. And again, getting a foot in. Dangerous plays here. Taken away. And that was Farah to come back and cover. Or recover. This is Murphy. Ball gets past Kieldike. Goes to RKC, and they'll recycle back to number 54. That's Jack Hughes. Hughes now. Santos. Or Alonso, I should say. Racing down as Hughes. Tries to cross over the middle. That goes to Kadan. Now it's up on the right-hand side. And here come United. Looks like Luke Knotts on the far side. Number 9. Gets it ahead to Jamison Carl, who's just a step ahead of his defender. Now he's going to try to turn him on the corner. Can't get past him. And it's knocked out of play on the far side by Mitch Fine, number 31. So Jamison Carl just couldn't lose his defender when he tried to turn him at the corner, and that is Paco Gutierrez going down, just slipping down. The United get the ball back in the midfield here on the near side to Abdullahi. And number 31 is Bohan. And now far side to Carl. Knocked down. A forearm shiver from Jack Hughes right in the chest. Just a foul. No card. I hope the commissioner is watching. He's here tonight. I don't understand how you can just stick your whole forearm out and hit a guy in the chest and that not be called ungentlemanly conduct. That has no place in the game. That's not a defensive tactic. It's nothing more than an intimidation tactic. So United get a free kick to the left of goal. It's chipped, headed forward, and it goes wide, but it looks like it went off last. It went off of RKC, and they're calling it a corner kick on the near side now.
Another. England are going to win the World Cup. DKCUM sponsored corner. Make some noise, folks.
I may have to call Psych Services, our public address announcer, delusionally talking about England winning some sort of trophy. Not if there are penalties involved. Up in the air, bounces around. Paco tries to keep it in play. It's out of play off of Gutierrez, and it'll be a goal kick. So far, the 5 teams that I keep track of and have a somewhat rooting interest for in the tournament, undefeated. Netherlands, Germany, France, England, and the United States. Well, nope, the United States is not undefeated.
J-Mo!
Carl Browns, and that's got to be a penalty. That's got to be a red card. That's an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. That's got to be a red card. J-Mo goes down in a heap as he tried to round the keeper. He was taken down. He's down. He has taken a hard fall. This has got to be a red card. That is an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. A yellow card. I'm sorry. That is wrong. That is wrong. That is an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. It was taken away. The rules say it's an automatic sending off, and it's wrong. And Commissioner, you need to talk to your referee administrator because that is a wrong call. I don't care. Send them this tape. That was an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. I'm a referee. I know what one looks like. And we just got robbed. They should be playing with 10 men and a penalty. So now here comes the penalty kick. Not sure who's taking it. It's not J-Mo. It might be Luke Knotts. Let's take a look. We'll see the back of his jersey. And he puts it in the back of the net. It is Luke Knotts in the game's 53rd minute. And we even the game with a penalty. This game is level at 2. Each team has been awarded from the spot.
In the 53rd minute, he equalises a goal. And his 4th of the season, I believe. Give it up for number 9, Luke Knotts.
I have a feeling Mr. Hall is going to get a call about suspending me for a week, 10 days, or kicking me off the team. But at this point, it's...
We'll just mute that. When I edit it, I'll just...
That's it's a travesty, folks. I mean, referees do make referees do make mistakes, and I get critical of mistakes. But that he had was rounding the keeper. He was going to put the ball past the keeper, and he was taken out. That's an obvious goal-scoring opportunity, and it's not a discretionary call. It's in the law. When that happens, it's a sending off. This is Murphy all alone, but the goalkeeper beats him to it. And we'll get back to the regular programming because I'm sure most of the fans are like, who cares? We tied the game. It's 2-2. But I just want on record that was a horrible call. Stolen. And then stolen back. And now J-Mo does a little... I like the little shoulder shrug he gave that popped it back up in the air. Getting a little... doing a few training ground moves. And now a foul on the far side. And the referee is going to be issuing another yellow card. Here in the game's 55th minute. 2-2 the score. And I believe that makes this game tied for the highest scoring total game between two teams so far this season. We played a 3-1 against these guys back in May. And after that, no game has exceeded 3 total goals. So we've seen 4 tonight. I'd love to see number 5, but not right now. Long ball. Hughes. Atia. Long throw. He's got Murphy. If Murphy can control it down, and then an obstruction. Unbelievable. Volunteer gets fired for expressing the truth. Anyway, it's back to Baylor Danu and then all the way back to Atia. Who made a beautiful throw to Murphy. And Atia now. Throwing on the far side. 2-2 the score, 57th minute here in DeKalb. A brace by Alonso and goals by Abdullah and Knotts. Knotts on a penalty just a few moments ago. Leveled this game at 2. On a pretty crunching challenge in the penalty area. It took Jamison Carl down for a minute or two. There's a nice tackle, but RKC continues pressing forward to keep the ball despite the nice tackle. And a beautiful save by Rami Atia.
As ever, folks, we like to shout about goals. Of course we do. But give it up for Rami Atia with the save there. Give it up for Rami.
It's going to be, I believe, another corner kick. It's going to be, yeah, it is a corner kick for RKC. It's their 3rd of the match. But another shot on goal. And Atia went down and kept his arm close to his body instead of stretching out. That might have kept that out of the back of the net. Because it hit him right in the arm. Headed out. This is Alonso. He's on a hat trick. Figure if I keep saying that, it'll just jinx him. Ball ahead for Murphy. And, oh, that was so close to clearing him through. Or putting him through. Carl down in the corner. Fighting like crazy with Adam Salman. Ball goes out of play. It's off of... Looks like it's off of United for a throw-in. As both Farah and Jamo were down in the corner. Long throw-in. Headed straight up. Ball is shot toward goal, and it goes way, way wide. And it's out of play for a United goal kick. And this will be a substitution here in the game's 59th minute as Ian Ferguson comes on and takes Paco Gutierrez, putting a shift. Want to give a shout out to the 4th official, who is using a substitution board that we purchased a couple years ago that almost nobody ever uses. And so we're going to say thank you, Mr. 4th official, for using the equipment that we've provided for you referees so that you can do the substitutions in as professional a manner as possible. Ball is chipped ahead, headed, and now it comes, there's Farah, kind of blocks the play. RKC gets it back here. Number 57 is Nia Hagen. Little back-heeled pass. And Alonso gets its... Or that was... 44 is Santos. Taken away from him. And getting a foot in. Getting another foot in is number 31. That's Patrick Bohan. Ball now comes to Santos. Shoulders it down. Headed. This is and out of play. Abdullah gets the play out of play and a throw in for United. Deep. Actually, goal kick. They're calling. I couldn't see from this corner. It looked like it went out over the sideline, but it went out over the byline. And it's a goal kick for United. So Rami Atia.
If your boyhood sweetheart is out there, if your firstborn is out there, vote for them.
2 saves on the night for Atia.
You see what happens when people don't vote in this country.
You realize you're in a red county, right? Fighting like crazy, and Murphy actually played great aggressive defense without making the foul, and that was pretty good. Stayed with it. United pressuring the ball. This is Knotts pressuring against, still pressuring, but then it gives it on the outlet side. Now Knotts pressures on that side. Just flying everywhere tonight. Ball looking ahead. And it goes, the return pass goes right into Ian Ferguson. Ball comes ahead to Jamo. Headed down. This is Hagan. Naya Hagan. And back to number 54, Jack Hughes. Long ball on the far side. This is Santos. Keeps weaving. Left-footed shot just wide of the post. Santos came ever so close to making it 3-2. 62nd minute of play. Here in DeKalb, 2-2 the score. United really need a win here tonight. That would leapfrog them over RKC Third Coast, and that means they have one team then to leapfrog, and that would be Chicago Soccer Academy, who beat us with a 79th minute goal back on June 6th, and whom we will play again in one of the last games of the season, and it'll be on the road at Chicago Soccer Academy. So we have to leapfrog two teams to gain promotion back to the first division. Top team in Group A, top team in Group B earn promotion. It's back over his head. It's Murphy. Carl waits for it to settle. Now tips it ahead. It's Knotts on the left side all by himself. Can he get it across? Right into the goalkeeper. But it was on goal, and it's the 6th shot on goal for United tonight. 4 saves made by goalkeeper Creed Myers. It's actually a pretty cool soccer name. And he wears number 14, another one of those goalkeepers like our own Atia, wearing a non-traditional number on the keeper jersey. It's usually 00, 1, 0, or 30, or 31. Coming back, and referee saying play on. I was pretty sure that was going to be a foul, and now tipped ahead. It's Murphy with Carl on his right, and on his left, Luke Knotts. He tries to give it to his left, and it just rolls harmlessly toward goal. That is not a shot on goal. And United come away empty. But they've had quite a few of those 3-on-3s and 4-on-3s tonight. And so I keep saying it's a matter of time before one of those will come through and cash in. And it's Costanza. To Santos. And Farah takes the ball away and gets cut down immediately. Chopped down. And the referee, what's he going to do? Is he going for the card? He is going for the card. That is a yellow card for number 44, Yason Santos, here in the game's 64th minute. He'd given out yellow card earlier on the penalty kick that was awarded that Luke Knotts put home. Free kick deep in our own territory. They're going to go long, looking for Murphy. It's headed up in the air, now headed down, trying to track it back, and it's knocked away. Ian Ferguson has it. Can he keep it? He does. He gets it back off to his right to Luke Knotts, in toward the center of the park. Knocked down. Ball comes back out. It'll be handled by United. This will be Kada, number 12. He hits a long-range shot right at the goalkeeper. And it looks like the defenders are taking the let's shoot from 30 yards away and see what happens approach tonight. And you know what? Sometimes they go in. I'd have loved to see how excited Zia would have been with a goal there. Ball is straight away, but it eludes number 53, Owen Backus, who was offside anyway on the play. And there are players coming in for United, returning to the game, number 32, Joey Rodino, and number 18, Lucas Tran. Tran coming in for number 35, Ayman Farah. And Tran coming in for... And coming in for Josh Kildyke. So Josh's evening is finished. He'll be given his pink penny. Costanza kind of toe pokes it down. Here come RKC again. Poked away. What a nice defensive play. And it brings United back. That was Kada trying to slide it through for a teammate. Can't find him. It is the hard thing about transitioning defense into offense. Defenders are not known for... They're known for passing to get out of the back. They're not known for their passing to feed players in attack positions. It's just not part of their DNA. Can't really fault him for trying. He had the right idea. He just didn't execute the pass in the way it needed to be. And the ball's out of play off of United. It'll be a throw-in on the far side. In the game's 67th minute of play, here in DeKalb, it is 2-2. The game is on a knife's edge, as they might say across the pond.
10 more minutes of the concession, folks. Sydney's out there till about 75 minutes or so. I'm not sure how much pieces to put left.
The coin is in the air. There's all to play for, and every other English euphemism you can name is at play right now. Another throw-in for RKC down there, number 54. That's Jack Hughes. He seems to be everywhere tonight. Mentioned his name a number of times. Long throw-in into the penalty area, but it goes right into the waiting arms of Rami Atia, who scoops it up. And speaking of scoops, you're going to want to take a trip to Culver's of Sycamore. They're our jersey sponsor this year. And Culver's of Sycamore is where you can get a couple of scoops of their delicious frozen custard and frozen custard treats. Culver's of Sycamore, proud jersey sponsor of your DeKalb County United. Welcome to Delicious. Also want to give a shout out to Papa John's. Papa John's, the official pizza provider of DeKalb County United, providing all the food for the players after the game is done. And now to play off of RKC and a corner kick for United. Number 8 of the game.
National team going to win the World Cup, sponsored DKCUM corner kick. Make some noise!
So again, we want to thank Papa John's. And Papa John's has been providing us pizza for a number of years. They are our official pizza sponsor. They keep the guys fed and the coaching staff. And the volunteers. We thank Papa John's.
Scream if you want to go in. You know the
corner kick from the far side of the field to my right, to the right of goal. Ball goes into the middle of the mixer. The header by Ferguson and up and over the top of the bar. And he can't believe he didn't get that under the bar. Holds his head in his hands in the 69th minute. Let's call it 70 minutes on the button. 70th minute. We are tied at 2. Ayman Farah is getting a little medical attention here on the near side from the training staff. I believe that's Northern Rehab, are the official training partners of DeKalb County United. And if you want to get off the injured list in your own life, give them a call. They're good at what ails you. Long ball. Very, very ambitious. Header back to the keeper by number 46. That's Tyler Hagan.
They finished all square nil apiece for Colombia, Portugal. And the DR Congo beat Uzbekistan 3-1.
And so Uzbekistan have been defeated by Congo 3-1. They were winning 1-0 at halftime. 71st minute of play. It's 2-2 the score here in DeKalb. 5th minute goal by Alonso made it 1-0 RKC. Now here is number 32. This is Rodino looking across the middle of the park. Rodino has again and crosses with Redzepi. Yeah. Abdullahi. Sorry, Ardit.
Goal scoring up there. Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel, yes. He won't sleep tonight after that goal. And it wasn't like a tap in or a cheapie. It was a bullet from 25 yards away. The kind that we all dream of when we're kids. Racing down is RKC and cut out again. This time cut out by number 31, Patrick Bohan, playing a solid center back here this evening. Another throw in. Ball's out of play off of United, or off of RKC, so United will have a throw in. So the final two matches of the group stage of the World Cup will begin at about 9 o'clock. Algeria will take on Austria, and Jordan gets the unenviable task of trying to stop Lionel Messi as they play Argentina. Next up for Argentina, which they have qualified through and they have won the group. Their next match, the blue. It's Ferguson over there. Carl getting mugged, absolutely mugged. Jamison Carl is getting mugged, and this referee has just now penalized him for being aggressive back to an aggressive tackle. Okay. All right. I'm going to hold my tongue because I'm probably already in trouble for what I said earlier. And to be honest, fans, I'm a homer. Not because I work for the club, but because this is the team I root for. This is my team. And I don't want to see my team get hurt by poor officiating, bad calls, uneven treatment of players. I'm a former referee, and my job was to protect the players on both teams. Both teams. What's a foul for one is a foul for the other. A rough tackle for this guy is penalized the same as a rough tackle for that guy. I don't see that in this league very often. And I realize we're way out here in the sticks. You know, we're not a big Chicago club, plays in 14 different leagues, so everybody knows who we are. But it doesn't matter. It's going to be Murphy and he's knocked down in the penalty area. Knocked down with a shoulder to the chest and knocked down again. Not a call at all. Ferguson knocks it down. Not a call, another forearm shiver goes unpunished. This is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. The forearm is not used in any defensive way in the game of soccer at all. At all. And I've seen it used twice, and both times it went absolutely unpunished by this referee. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. And now knocked down from behind. Knocked down by Jack Hughes. And not another non-call. This game's going to get out of hand because at some point, and the issue is here, United are not coached to play that way. We're not coached to do that. And watch this be a yellow card. Now the referee's coming over here to the near sideline.
Last call on your votes, folks, for your player of the game. Last call.
It seems like a pleasant conversation. It wouldn't be were I the coach. The referee seems to be handling it quite well. RKC is going to make a substitution. Number 37 will be Theron Selly coming back in the game's 76th minute here in place of number 34, Adam Salmon. And in Mr. Salmon's night, the substitution patterns, the league allows rolling substitutions, but what I've seen all season long has been a rash of substitutions at the end of the first half. Those subs then stay on in the second half, and then there's another rolling set of subs in the second half that bring the starters back into play. So I think it's just the way that this league has kind of formulated. It's the way coaches handle their substitutions because everybody seems to do it. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it at all. It's perfectly within the rules. And now clipped ahead. This is Joey Rodino chasing after it. Is he going to get there? He's not going to get there. And if United would have just had somebody else pressuring, that might have been a different story. And he goes out of play off of RKC. Now Ian Ferguson has to quickly throw it in, but he's going to give it up to Ardit Abdullahi, who throws it in and doesn't even clear the guy on the near side. And it goes back out of play. 78th minute of play here in DeKalb. We are all square at 2. Ball's batting around, and now it comes clean. Looks like Murphy down in the corner. He's got Carl with him. Now Murphy fighting for the ball, and he goes out. It's off of RKC for a corner kick. And it's corner kick number 9 on the night for United. Shots on goal are 7-4 in favor of United. Corner kicks are 9-3 in favor of United. But the score is even on the scoreboard here in the 79th minute of play. Corner kick number 9, far side. Luke Knotts will take it. Jameson Carl set up more toward this side of the field, toward the back post. Ian Ferguson is up top, but leaning in, and now the ball comes into the middle of the mixer. Right to Ferguson, but he heads it straight back up. It's headed down again, and RKC cleared, but it's going to come all the way back here to United and comes to Abdullahi, who pokes it forward looking for Ferguson, doesn't find him. Abdullahi gets a foot in, gets another foot in. Now RKC off to the races. It's 3-on-4. This is Santos, number 44. He goes down as it is number 12, Zia Kada, who takes him down. And guess who's going to get a yellow card? Of course. Of course. 80th minute. So Santos will have the free kick here on the left-hand side. As we look at it, of the goal, there'll be a 2-man wall set up by United. They're probably a little close. The referee's going to now back them off a little bit. He doesn't have the magic spray. He's going to back him off to the corner of the penalty area. So that would put this about 28 yards away from goal. A low line drive kick headed up by Hagen. Ball comes back out. Luke Knotts is 1-on-3. Don't know what he's going to try, but he goes for distance from the keeper who was away from his line and puts it over the goal line. A speculative shot, to say the least. Ambitious, speculative, dreamlike almost, and it went way out of play. But you got to admire the fact he saw the keeper off his line, and it was going to take a miracle to beat him. But you can't hit what you don't shoot at. So United back off, and it comes all the way back to Atia. Outside his goal area. Can't pick it up anyway. Gets it here to Tran. Who's back in the game. Came back in a while ago now. Long, still trying that long ball strategy. RKC is a little bit hip to it. Header ahead, Murphy. Header again. That's Rodino pulled down or pulled away by Alonso, the goal scorer. Quick free kick taken. Gets it through, and Jamison Carl stopped because he realized he might be offside. Ian Ferguson stopped, and had he not stopped, he was onside. That's just a little bit of spatial unawareness there for a moment. So Jamison understood he was in an offside position, but Ian was not, and Ian stopped at the exact same time. And so two more guys that are going to come out, 48 and 49. That is going to be Cole Ludke and Logan Andrew coming back into the game for RKC Third Coast. In the game's 82nd minute, we are tied at 2. A game United really has to win.
People go down the front and make some noise. We've got 10 minutes of else to do. If this is your first time there, folks, little people.
And down goes a United player again.
We encourage everyone to make noise.
It's Rodino.
Apologies for not giving you the heads up. Thank you to whoever organised it. It's probably John. Might be Rich, I suppose. Was it you, Rich? Anyway, doesn't matter. Thank you for organising that. And get your little
rolling through is Bohan. Gives it up to Abdullah. Crossing, and the goalkeeper comes out and get it. Not a shot on goal. It was a cross. And now United. Number 37, that's Theron Maselli. Santos rolling down the left-hand side as United give ground. That's Abdullah getting in the way, forcing him into Bohan's path, and Bohan takes it away as Ian Ferguson now tries to battle and throws down a player. Getting harassed from behind by Nia Hagen, and Ferguson hauls him down. I'd say of all the United players that we have, I think Ian Ferguson is the one that if PJ told him to go out and chop people down, he'd do it. I think he's that kind of player that'd say, you know what, you want to play rough, coach? I'll play rough. I can only imagine what some of these matches over the years would have turned into if we had coaches that wanted our teams to play more physically away from the ball. There are a couple that could have broken out into some pretty interesting fist fights over the years, I think. Ball ahead, taken away by Baylor Deneau, and now it's 2 on 3. And all they do is stick a foot out, and Luke Knotts is dispossessed as RKC move forward.
Everyone back, but I'll pay that.
United are not necessarily parking the bus, but they certainly are not allowing RKC any breakouts or any counterattacks. That's the important part. When they've looked like they're threatening, they've been shut down pretty much by the center backs. That last play when RKC came up the field the last time and Santos was going down the side, Abdullah made him cut inside. And when he cut inside, he cut right into Patrick Bohan's path. Our defensive line has been doing that. If they don't give up the run outside and they force the player inside where there generally has been help to take care of the ball. And that's exactly how you draw it up on the chalkboard, and exactly how United have played. And really, tonight's goals, a penalty kick, which is, that's a referee's discretionary call. It was a foul. It was a foul in the penalty area, so you call it. The penalty kick, and all 4 goals, 2 of them penalty kicks, and 2 of them long-range shots. That's really not on the defense necessarily. Throw in. Now it's going to be Carl. So we haven't had a lot of defensive breakdowns, I think, on either side for either team. They've cleaned up their central part of the penalty area quite nicely on both sides. And were it not for 2 wonder goals and 2 penalties, I don't think we'd be looking at a scoreless game. I know I take all the goals off the board to be scoreless, but you know what I mean? It's like those are plays, and there's a takeaway by Bohan. Abdullah has it again, and this time it's Murphy racing his man. Can he get there? It's Hagen again. No, 54? No, it's Jack Hughes again. Hughes grabs JMO, and finally a call. Hughes he has committed a couple of fouls. He's had a couple of forearm shivers that have gone unpenalized. And now a free kick from...
Ladies and gentlemen,
30.
Your player of the game resulted in a tie. Unprecedented. Please go up for your players of the game. Number 37, Bail Ganu, and number 20, Adil Abdullahi. You made that happen, folks. Well done, boys. Now make some noise!
2-man wall. Abdullahi. Across the face. The header comes down, and it's just wide of goal. Just wide of goal. The header was there at the back post and just went to the outside of the goal. And we are in the game's 87th minute, still tied at 2. Out of play. RKC will have it. United's next game here will be on July 11th against River Light FC, whom we have played already once this year and beaten 2-0. For RKC Third Coast, their next game they'll have a pair of games on July 7th and July 12th against Chicago Ghost as they do the home and away or reverse fixtures. Bohan back there. What a play. Patrick Bohan just gets it, hooks his hip in there. And now it is Carl on a 2-on-4 with Ferguson way on his left. He comes back to the center. Ferguson looking to tip it on goal, and the goalkeeper has it. It's not a shot. It's just a cross and a play that goes awry. But there was something there in the game's 89th minute. Out of play. It'll be an RKC or a Third Coast throw-in. Yeah, RKC Third Coast will play July 7th at Chicago Ghost and then turn around on the 12th and play Chicago Ghost at RKC Third Coast. Your United will play again on Tuesday night in the Illinois State Cup quarterfinals against Wizloka Chicago. Beautiful save by Atiana, straight on shot. Ball comes on the near side and out of play. Atia keeps the game 2-2 with a great save. He goes down to his left or to his right, keeps that out of the net, and the ball is out of play off of RKC. And United have it with Abdullah. Playing a little keepy-uppy there. Now a ball looking deep for JMO. Ball is kicked straight up. It's Ian Ferguson looking for a header. Knocked about. Out of play off of RKC. We're in the 90th minute. Final minute of the 90. Plus second half stoppage time. Shouldn't be much. There's Abdullah. To Carl. Back across the face of goal, and it's bolted way out of play for corner kick number 10. Corner kick number 10 for United. As I said, both teams have cleaned up their own penalty areas very, very well tonight. I'm going to give RKC Third Coast their ups and their props because they did that in 2 minutes, a minimum of 2 minutes of stoppage time here in the second half. We are now about 12 seconds away from the end of regulation. United with a corner kick. Both hands up. Low corner kick and knocked away, and it'll be a throw-in by United here on this side. 2 minutes to try and make it a game. 2 minutes to try to win this and take home the 3 points. As we thank Papa John's for the delivery of pizza here to the press box via our very own Jen Ramchick.
Let's go, Green!
Long throw in. That's a foul throw in. That was sideways, turned around, backwards, you name it. All right. Chipped ahead, looking for Murphy. Goes out of play. The Vuvuzelas are out. It's South Africa 2010 all over again. And it's a foul. RKC. They're sending everybody but the goalkeeper up. This may be long ball. Atia goes up and takes it away. There may be time. He's going to punt it long and deep. Murphy is onside. Can he take his man down? He can't. The goalkeeper has it. And now the ball coming back the other way is RKC. Looking to hopefully have United make a mistake, but Atia comes out and gets the ball just inside the penalty area. Still some time left. Atia kicks it in. That is the end of regulation time.
I'm afraid. It's a thrilling 2-2 draw.
It is a 2-2 draw. Final score, DeKalb County United 2, RKC Third Coast 2. Final totals, shots on goal, 7 for United, 5 for RKC. Corner kicks 10-3 in favor of United. Here is your scoring recap. Alonso with a bullet from 25 yards out on the 5th minute to make it 1-0. United leveled at 1-1 on the 22nd minute with Abdullah's bullet from the same spot on the other end of the field. And then just before halftime, Alonso gets a penalty in the 45th minute, and then United get a penalty of their own. Luke Knotts slotting it home in minute number 53 to leave us at 2-2 for the match. United's next home game will be July 11th against River Light FC, 7 p.m. right here at the NIU Soccer Complex. For all of us here at DeKalb County United, we want to remind you this copyrighted broadcast is copyright DeKalb County United. Any use of the pictures, descriptions, or accounts of this game without the express written consent of DeKalb County United are prohibited. Any announcer on this broadcast is chosen and approved as a volunteer by DeKalb County United. For all of us here, the coaching staff, the players, the volunteers, and our board members, we thank you for your continued support of DeKalb County United Soccer. This is Brian Martin saying, once again, the final score here from DeKalb County United 2, RKC Third Coast 2. Until next time, so long, everybody.
That's unfortunate. Can someone help Ira, please?